Greetings. Peace. What's going on, sentient beings? Woo. In this moment, chefing it up a little something. I'm just going to cut these veggies up, mix them in there with the potatoes, throw it back in the oven. Where's my little seasoning pack? Oh, here it is. This came out of one of the salads. It's like a tomato basil. Oh, nice. I'll save this. It's already put some on the potatoes. Anyways. Today is Tuesday, the 21st. The world card. You gotta say it like that. If you're prosperity priestess. And currently the moon is in Libra. Bro. Libra always needs their bro. Until like 4 something, and then it's in Scorpio. That's probably why I've been all deep with my thoughts today. I wrote a channel rap. I already wrote it and posted it. I'm getting better at this. I made a channel rap yesterday. Awesome. The moon was in Libra. So right. Today's video is about why I even make these videos. Who I think I am. What makes me think, why would I even do this? So those have been some of my thoughts. And so sometimes I try to prepare by writing my thoughts out and like writing a plan. I'm going to talk about this and that and that. That's funny. I was like, when I was pregnant, I was like, I want the essential oils in the room when I'm giving birth, and I'm going to do the breathing, and I'm going to do this. I want a mirror to be there. And life is like that. It's mad funny. Like, you make these, that's why they say that's some quote, like, humans make plans and God laughs. All right? Well, it's fun. It's good when you can laugh at yourself. It's good when you can observe yourself. It's even better when you can observe yourself observing yourself. So I like to talk about things like that, and as well as how it correlates with the astrology of the day, of the moment, or even of not even, but specifically of your birth, your natal chart. So that's why I'm always making astrological references or letting you know where the moon is, so you see the patterns. All right. I'm a Virgo, so I see them patterns. I got that information. I'm the hermit, carrying the light on the path in the dark. I like to be to myself, solitude, have all these philosophical thoughts or whatever. Why is life lifing today? Because the moon's in Scorpio. I know. The thing is, while I was having some of my thoughts, as I've been reflecting more and more, it's funny to me to think about, because as a Virgo, like, I'm always reflecting. I'm always criticizing. I'm always critiquing. I'm always in the nitty gritty, like, I peeped that. And then ever thought about it, like, I'm going to be quiet, though. I'm going to just sit here and chill and be the librarian. Duly noted. Taking notes. Got receipts. All that's Virgo energy. And I'm like that. You're like, oh, you're so Virgo, then why are you cutting on the counter without a cutting board? It's mad unhygienic. Or maybe you're not thinking that. I don't know. But you better believe my counter is clean, okay? All right? And I guess hygiene was the wrong word to put there. It would have been sanitary, all right? Anyways, moving forward. Let's get out of this Libra moon energy. The words and the definitions. Okay. So, yeah, been reflecting more on why do am I make videos, or even what am I doing in life in general and why, and part of that is making videos or posting stuff. I'm like, why do I even have the thought to do that? Why and how did this all start? Gratitude, confirmation. It's what I want to do, and as a way of giving back to others. I feel like I help people I can and do and am in the moment by making videos and communicating, by being open about scenarios. And if possible, if it's something that I'm able to detect or be aware of or had a knowledge of, I correlated with the astrology, because as above, so below. And astrology and learning my natal chart has been a huge tool, because everything's just a tool. It's like, what are you using it for? Like a knife, for example. It's just a tool. Same concept with money or a shovel. What are you using it for? Yes. So sometimes I go on tangents, as you know. If you've been watching the videos, I'll be manifesting my reality with my words, right? Using my power and hecka. I show things like that, different concepts of life. So that excursions, go right back to the path. I'm making these videos because, and it's part of what I feel like is important. And why is it important? Because I'm showing people that irregardless of what is occurring, squeakies outside, brakes, confirmation, you are still you. You can still thrive. Things are happening for a reason, and you know the reason. The part of the reason is what you assigned to it as well. It's so interesting. So you have to revise things, go back and get a different mentality about it. That's how you know when you passed a lesson or something like before, or something was triggering or it bothered you. And now when you can appreciate the experience that wasn't a great experience, but you can appreciate it, oh, you've grown. You know what? I'm grateful I went through that, because now you see, if I didn't go through this, I would not have learned this or become this. This would not have been. If it weren't for A, B, and C, then we wouldn't have got the X, Y, and Z. So once you start being grateful for whatever is occurring, I was about to say the bullshit that's occurring, yeah, you're doing something right. And you're doing it exactly right. And that's the whole thing. There is no exactly right. That's why I don't edit my videos. You don't get to edit real life. I mean, it's a nice, enjoyable concept and entertaining. And I love when people edit their videos and there's the sound effects and words coming in, and it does to show more of a picture, make it more of a, I was going to say interactive. I guess, yeah, it gets more senses involved. If you're reading words and hearing sounds, it makes it more of an interactive. That's not even the definition of interactive now, is it? Anyways, it's just not, I'm not doing it. Oh, here, I'll show you guys. I took the bread out. This cookie sheet came from my grandma. I let her talk about my grandma. I let her talk about my ancestors. We stand on the shoulders of those who came before us. Your grandma probably showed you how to bake bread or something, or was there for you or something like that. Grandmas, they had that loving heart energy. And that's a huge part of why. See, that's why I just be going with the flow. Of why, maybe it's because I'm a life past 7 now. Why I make these videos. I use heart energy to live my life. I remember I met a woman who her business is called Heart-Centered Living or something to that extent. Her name's Renee. And she was in the fairies and stuff. This was I was young on my journey. She wanted me to do PR for her. She's like, no, you're great at talking to people. I was like, what? She was like, no, look, you're doing it already. Like, I just happened to be standing near her and learned about her product or something like that. And I don't know why I started trying to get people to come over to her table. And I was out there like on some PR, like, hey, you know what? You guys have a chance to check this out? And people were actually, because I said something, pointed to it, look, now they asking questions, I'm answering questions. Might lead to business. So, anyways, that happened one time. I remember her. I remember mad people in my life. And beautiful experiences that we had. Like reasons why we ended up coming together. And that's all life is. You're here to enjoy it. Like, yeah, but how is that possible? By doing what you want to do, what you enjoy. We have to actually stop and think about that. What is it that you enjoy? I enjoy cooking. So I'm cooking. Now, see, me being smart, I'm going to get it to a point where not only am I showing a video of me making food, I write it down on paper, organize it in a book, a notebook, a fucking binder. Who cares? Take pictures, write it down, recipes, information, herb seasoning, whatever format I want it in, and then make it a product and present it and sell it. Capitalizing off of me, my ideas, my mind. You want to be smart because you got to capitalize off of something. That's part of life, bringing value. Is, we all are valuable one way, shape, or form or another. We all have a certain intrinsic built-in value, but it's up to us to see what that is and then pull it out and show others, or be not even just to show others, just being about it. That's when you feel great. I'm speaking from experience. I've learned that. That's what I'm doing right now. Like, this is what I do in real life. I talk when I want to. Typically, it's to teach or to give solutions. Outside of that, I'm probably not gonna talk. I don't want to talk about anything frivolous, anything mundane, anything fucking base level, like fucking, what is it called? Surface dwelling. Basic shit. Like, it's an aspect of life. It's just not something that I want to spend time and energy on. That's not who I am. That's not what I'm about. That's that sage energy. That's that hermit energy. I like to read books. I like to learn. Like, listen, instead of sitting and talking about fucking entertainment, yo, I ain't even thinking about it. People argue over shows. Not just talk about what happened, argue about what happened, or their perception of what happened. It's dumb. It doesn't affect your life. So why are we even talking about it? Part one. Part two, what is affecting your life is the energy you're putting in. And heart-wise, this emotions, the unseen, which controls the seen. So if you keep using low vibrational energy, then your reality becomes that. And it all started with the dumb shit that you were exposed to or saw or wanted that keeps it. So anyways, everybody's different, and that's great. And it would behoove you, it's a word I learned from my mother. She always says, to learn about yourself, who you are, what lights you up, what do you care about, what kind of results do you want to see. And we have many interests in life, so, and we have different levels of energy, and we want to put our energy in different directions, or certain amounts of energy in certain areas. So I decided that I want to use my energy to, because I did things like called inner work. I'm like, what's that? You start really thinking about who you are as an individual and what's on the inside. And what led me to do stuff like that was because it felt like the outside was just falling apart and mad, miserable. And it's like, I'm doing all the things I'm supposed to be doing. I'm working. I'm taking care of a child. I'm paying bills. This shit sucks. This is how it felt to me. And like, I felt emotional every day. Yeah, I didn't like a lot of things. It was like, so I would try to spend my time figuring out ways to get over obstacles or whatever one's obstacles were in my physical reality. And I'm real through even trying to come up with solutions, or focusing on certain concepts, you realize our your feelings about those topics. So then I guess I was able to see I had bad feelings about things, about myself, about my esteem, my ability, who I am. And you have like bad feelings about yourself because you're not seeing great results, or even because of situations in your past that you don't even remember that occurred, those were planted there. So the more and more you pay attention, you realize, well, hold on, it's like the iceberg theory, your conscious versus in the subconscious. Not theory, but the iceberg concept. Like, wait, I'm looking at me and who I am and what I'm about and how to get these results and have solutions. And I can see I'm not just this top tip of the iceberg here. I'm all of this too. That whole rest of the subconscious that's under the water. I know you understand. So I talk to my daughter about these things. I talk to people in general about these things. Like, this is what I do in real life. So now I do it on video. Because I can. And I'm doing it in the way I want. And the more I do it, the more it makes sense. Many times I don't know the topic I'm going to speak on or the words I'm going to say. Still, majority of the time, like 99.98% of the time, I'm nervous to even start a video. And I try to procrastinate procrastinate. I'm trying to be like, I'm not ready yet. You still got to do this. You got to think about this. What else could you say? Like, stop trying, stop stunting, and start the fucking video. That's how I'm talking to myself, because real life. Can you stop? Can you just do the video now? Hold on, I want to put some more seasoning on this. But I need to do that. So yeah, in my videos I show that it's not about being perfect. Who told us that? And you can read my page description. I like to talk about taboo topics. I like to live heart-centered and show it. I do show my emotions on camera, because why are we, they're part of life, and why are we pretending that they're not, or hiding from them, or making it seem like if we have them, the show stops or something. It doesn't. Not in real life, it doesn't. I'm going to say this for a break. I used to, when I was crying or emotional, I used to hide from my child and like make sure she couldn't see me crying, So I know that's an aspect of life, but that's not healthy. And that's not what we should be doing. And that's showing that like, we're ashamed of our tears, or the fact that we have feelings, or whatever feelings are going on inside. And trying to hide from your feelings or run from them is not going to make them go away. Speaking from experience. That's what I do in my videos now, and I'm grateful to be able to, 1901, 19, happiest card in the deck. It's going down. Yeah, I'm going to get all the last little bit of this tahini. I love tahini on everything. Tahini meanie. All right. Oh, God. I just put that in the post. Oh, God. I was like, public school systems are teaching your children. They're just teaching them lies and bad habits. Oh, God. So, I had to get over a lot of insecurities, or rather face them, still getting over them, even to make these videos, like thinking I'm not good enough, or I'm not perfect. Well, nobody's perfect, right? We know that, but I'm not good enough. Why? Because I don't have a certain look that keeps being perpetuated as this is you just how you should look if you're an influencer, or this is how your background, the room you're in. You gotta have a green wall of grass, or you gotta have the purple lights, or you gotta have something. You gotta have the aesthetic with the white and gold, or yeah, I ain't got none of that. I don't even edit the videos. It's so bad. It's not bad. It's how the style I've chosen to operate in, and I'm feeling it. I'm loving it. It's great to watch the videos like it's real life, and sometimes they're funny, sometimes they're emotional. But one thing for sure is they're real. they're that lights, camera, action. Interesting. Haven't said it in a while, but like growing up, people used to always say, "I need a camera follow me." They're like, "You need a reality TV show." Apparently, I am a reality TV show. I like to show that too. How you decide, declare, dictate, and decree. You control your reality. You holding the remote control. You write the script. I've done scripting. My first book is automatic writing. That's not scripting. Scripting and automatic writing are different. So I love the esoteric. I am esoteric, and I just show you the results. That's part of it as well. Right, like I was talking about ancestors, and your grandma probably showed you how to bake bread. Yeah, there's just so much. I just choose to be, yes, the anomaly, an enigma, very different than what's projected as normal or the way to be. There's no such thing. There is, what's it called, when there's a majority, but that don't make it accurate. It's because it's the majority. So that's how I live. My fortune isn't an aqua. Is that what this means? Is this what this means? Like, because it's Aquarius season. Well, I already got to think about that too. During the Leo new moons, I was going in. So then the Leo full moon, that's during aqua season. Astrology references, 6-month cycles and things like that. And planting the seeds, new moons, revealing full moons, stuff like that. I remember when it was that 27-degree aqua full moon. Was it? Yep, aqua full moon. It was Leo season. Ooh, so what happens at 27-degree aqua sun this year? But that would be interesting. Did you guys just see me pick the skin off my lip? Never mind. Hopefully not. Don't rewind. Life is interesting and fun. All right, I gotta pull cards. I want to press pause. Nope, because there's no pause button on here nor in real life. Because my phone is old, but that's okay. I still have one. All right, and even if I didn't, that's still okay. All right. I gotta pull cards. So you know I be reading this energy. You know what it is. This one is the one then. Let's get it. You know what it is. Maybe I should turn the light on so it could be a better light in. This light is on this camera right here. No, because I gotta no, I don't have to get up over there. I have a light right here. Okay. What's the topic for today's video? Life be lifing, who I am, why I do this. Oh, who's that? What's that? Who's that trying to come out already? Chariot. It's a victorious energy. Why? She's on the motorcycle getting it. On her way somewhere to win the chariot. And this is chariots. Yeah. They're going. There's two. The white and the black. It's holistic. What card is chariot? Why in my head I see Cancer? I think Cancer. Maybe that's why the yin and yang is Cancer. I don't know, but I know I said it was Pisces before. And a couple videos ago where I was thinking about it. Word, let me see this one too. We'll do that. We'll see what's with this chariot energy. The two sphinxes, the white and black, so it says, or it's the two pillars, J and B. But the chariot is moving onward in a victorious, assured way. Okay. I don't know why I'm breathing like that. I don't know why. I don't know why I see the sun card. I'm like, that's not part of the energy. I mean, the sun is the opposite of the Cancer. The moon. Anyways, no, it's not a Leo card. It's a chariot. It's a Cancer card. All right. Who's this? Oh, everything is fine. In reverse. So how I'm going to read this, because it's all about reading energy. First of all, this is crazy that this card even exists in this deck, because I saw it. There's two of these cards like this. One says everything is fine, and the other one is the Ten of Swords. As you can see, it's the Ten of Swords card, was like all misery and dreams and nightmares and horrible affliction. So it's that card, but in reverse, where it's like you're no longer dealing with stuff like that. And this one says everything is fine, and she's looking at her phone like for life support. We've all been there, and that's what's up. That is in reverse, because it's like this is I'm reading it. I used to be here. This is what I was talking to you about. Life used to feel like this. Like, no, everything's not fine. So we went from this to this. Not in this reading. In this reading, we went from this to this. Because why? This reading's about this video. And in this video, I'm reflecting on how I'm fucking right here. And I'm telling you guys about how I used to be right here. For real. For real, for real. Facts. All right. What else? It's all your perception, how you see it. You know? And this is why your energy is so relevant. Your perspective. You gotta, like we all have glasses on, you gotta make sure it's not smudged and there's not bullshit on it. And that's the concept of our mind. Our heart energy, you gotta make sure you're using it. Like if it were a train, like a chariot, you gotta make sure it's not rusted. This is living. And you're gonna get the results based on what you put in. And it's more than just put on the physical. The secret is you do the internal. You work on the insides, and that's what really creates the quality and the win and the best results. And it says some shit like that in the Bible. Yo, I love me. Some shit like that in the Bible. It does, and you know what I'm talking about. Seek these things first, and everything else will follow. And so I know I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing because it makes me feel like that. Like, yo, I love me. I be watching my videos and having those reactions. Or listening to my channel raps. Sometimes I do that if I'm feeling a moment like this. Or like, what's going on in life? Why do we have, am I doing what I'm supposed to be doing? Yo. Two of Pentacles. Yes, I'm going to have so many projects to balance. I already do. We all, life be feeling like it's like you're juggling all these different questions. Like I just made 2 channel raps. One today and one yesterday. And the one yesterday it's called, I'm going to name it Cloud 9. And, but it has a lot of questions in it, different thoughts and stuff. And that's what I be thinking about life. And life that's earth energy. I mean, the passion is life, and that's fire energy. All the elements are needed in life, and they are all aspects of life. So the material results of life, which is what we're talking about, and what we look at to see if we're quote unquote on the mark or this success. It's how you know the material results is showing what's going on inside. Like I always say, and probably just did, the internal is controlling the external. So you want good results on the outside, go within. It is a balancing act. Tools always represent that balancing energy, you know? So whether you're balancing your different projects or another thought I had about this card, you can't be on the fence. Like they say, you don't straddle the fence. You can't serve 2 gods. that type of concept. So once you really figure out who you are going to be about that, or you're going to be a robot and 9 to 5, and that's where the majority of your energy is going. So if you really wanted to be a mom, but you're spending 4 hours a day being a mom and 8 hours a day at your job and 2 hours a day getting ready for it, or 3 hours a day between getting ready for it and transportation back and forth to it. So your job's now then took up 11 hours of your day. You're parenting like 4 hours a day. Which one are you putting more energy and effort into? So juggling is just an aspect of life, and it's great when we have a balance, and you get to choose where you want the material results. It's how you put your energy towards. So that's the aspect of juggling, right? You got to know physics, earth energy. You got to know how far you throw it up, having a certain level of control about the results that you want. Whether it's double dutching, juggling, cooking in the kitchen, you flexing on the financial charts or with your investments, how your car looks and runs. Yeah, it does this. It don't matter what the fuck come out. I bet you I read that energy though. I used to not know that about myself. Yes! The old me is dead. There's mad cards right here. Oh, want to do that again? The old me is dead. Deaf to the parts of deaf to doubt. Woo! Intellectual property. Yeah. I feel the way about everything I be saying and doing. For real, for real. It's that energetically charged. It's that relevant. It's that potent. It's going to make that much of a difference. You just need a drop of what I got. Shit. That's a good product. Got that life elixir. Causing death to the old ways. 21 world card. Completeness. Yeah, it's a 21-day energy. Whoop. Strength. Ooh, boy, did it take a lot of strength. 2 major arcanas next to each other. And we started with a major arcana with the chariot. Hell yeah, it took a lot of strength. And it still does. Cause and strength card is heart energy. We know that. It's Leo energy. Leo the heart. 5th house. Taming the lion. I was gonna say taming the dragon. It's taming what's within. That's why. And it deals with your heart energy. We were speaking about this, right? And I'm 888, materialize, magnetize, manifest. I'm Leo rising. I was just talking about the Leo new moon, and that was going to also be a Leo full moon during this aqua season. Like I said, it don't matter what come out. I will read these motherfucking cards. Even like yesterday, my daughter told me her favorite number is 13. I was like, oh, okay. And you know what 13 is, right? She was like, I'm like, yup, the mother, because heard me say it enough times. It's magic. It's the mother. It's the master alchemist. It's a very symbolic number. So we talked about that. I was like, oh, it's ruled by Uranus. I said, oh, maybe because you have Uranus in the 1st house. Because she's like, oh, well, is it? Oh, I don't know why that's my favorite. We in life, we think things are bad, or we're wondering, is it right? It just is. And it's going to have a meaning that you prescribe to it. This is the quote. How is it thinking? I don't know if it's like a Shakespeare quote or something like that. Good and bad doesn't exist, but thinking makes it so. There's that quote. And then there's whether you think you can or you think you cannot, either way you're correct. So it's showing your thoughts is what is creating the reality. So how you gonna toss it up? What aspects are you going to no longer live by? What roads are you going to no longer go down? You're not going to use your energy in that way anymore. What layers are going to be peeled off? What's going to be revealed that's really on the inside, intrinsic? That's why death is so relevant. It's a part of life. It's decomposition. That's how you make things better. It's like how our skin does and our hair. Like when you have healthy hair and healthy plants, you cut them off, you prune them. The dead ends, the dead skin. You got to get rid of that. And it brings forth new life. So that's why I was like, death to the old self. 13, that magic energy. I went down the rabbit hole and found myself up in space. I said that in one of my rhymes. All right, so boom, that's the strength card. We talk about that. Oh, I love that dress. Oh, they're wearing wreaths of roses. Strength card. I was gonna say, why? Is that Venus energy? It's not. It's the sun. But anyways, it's certainly heart energy, and the heart is ruled by Saturn, that chakra, and that's why you see, and you know the 8. Oh, that's why she got the thing on her head like that. The 8 laying sideways. Infinity. And life is always, it's an infinity. It is this cycle. You know, you juggling stuff. You gotta pick and choose what works and what no longer does. You gotta have the strength to move on, the strength to drop certain things. What's this? The 5 of Cups, right? And sometimes when doing that, you're looking at things with I was gonna say remorse. Like, you're looking at it like, damn, I didn't get a chance to do this, or I wanted to. You're looking at the things that you laid to rest, right? That you no longer entertain, but it's for a reason. It's because you say, I need to put all my energy and effort and insight this way. I need to fill these cups. And that's the beautiful thing about the 5 of Cups, or any type of rain or negativity in our life. It really makes us appreciate what we do have. 5 of Cups energy, traditionally, it's like about, because 5 had to do with change. It's a Mercury number. Commerce and communication. Quickest moving planet. But 5 is a change, yes, battles. So this was emotional. Like, yeah, it's a little sad that you might be sad that it's raining, but that rain, you need it, it's nourishing, and it really makes you appreciate even that much more when the sun comes out. Or let's say you're traveling someplace and there's a flat tire. So yeah, you're like, dang, it's a flat tire, but the fact that makes you appreciate even the fact that you have a car. Well, you're going to get the tire fixed, and you're going to move forward, and you're going to be grateful that you even had a tire that could be flat. That means you have a car. That whole time you had to walk to go someplace to get the tire fixed or whatever, or get the help, you walked by a whole bunch of people who didn't have cars. Reflect on that. 8 of Swords, feeling trapped, feeling blame, feeling trapped, but it's all by your own thoughts, you know? Because the path, this person is free, and they could probably get out of those ropes. Not probably, they can. This is life. This reading really looks like life, right? It started off all great, then there's all these other cards in between. This reading looks like life. I'm telling you, you got to move past the doubts. It's thoughts. It's your thinking that makes it so, right? Good and bad or something. It's thinking that makes it so. That's that 8 of Swords energy. It's your choice. And 8, again, is that heart energy. Gratitude, confirmation. 8 is a Saturn number. Space, time, and matter. The results that you render, you bring forth, it is going to be based on your thoughts and how you're seeing it. And that's what we're talking about in perception. Life be life, and okay, what the fuck are you going to do about it? Every action movie, there's some sort of calamity, or there's some point where they're tied up, or they're feeling that the odds are against them. That's that 8 of Swords energy. You're blaming yourself, or, oh, I wasn't there to save them, something. But you got to get out of thinking like that to move towards what? Oh, shit. The 3 of Swords, because you find out these motherfuckers are the ones who set you up and they betrayed you. Now you got to get past the heartbreak energy, too. They came for your heart. That's okay. And it's going to be a process. Now, 3 of Swords energy is heartbreak. And that typically happens in all the movies or in this thing called life. There are things that are a huge disappointment. A lot that you got to get out. Sheesh. Look at that. You was feeling all strong about stuff. And your new being and was you did some grieving over what you no longer have, but you're grateful that you have something to move forward with, and then you start blaming yourself, and then you feel betrayed and hurt. And sheesh. And you gotta decide to not be in that energy. Get that heart strong again. So what? It's still beating. You know? Life be lifing. Knight of Pentacles. Slowest moving knight. Knights bring messages. A lot of times that heartbreak energy and that blame energy, these are times when you're by yourself too. So much goes around the heart. You see it's the fourth chakra. It's in the middle of the seven. You know, that's why it's like the gateway one or something like that. And heart energy is 888. Materialize, manifest, magnetize. So once you get out of your brain energy, the swords, the thoughts, the logic, you get into the heart energy. And this is the process that I talked about being on and living in. Ooh, where's that? Because I like to put my little things up here, my quotes. It says, it's a good one. It says, it's not about being in love, it's living in love that matters. That's basically what it says. I don't know where it is. Anyways, and that's what I'm doing. That's how I'm living life. And it takes time to develop and learn that. Ooh, and being humble, learn about that a lot. I smell that bread. I gotta turn that oven off. That food is ready. Knight of Pentacles, messages that will change your path and the results you're getting. You know, those different choices, how you're gonna juggle it. Slowest moving messenger, because knights are messengers, bringing in new projects. Pentacles, new monies. So it makes me think about investing, and when you start that process, which I may have started and stopped and started and stopped, and it just makes me think about that. Next card. Let's go. Speaking of investments, what you're passionate about. Yeah, keep planting them seeds. Ooh, yes, that's Knight of Pentacles energy. Because you're planting in this earth. It's a little bit at a time and just building up. But you know what the fucking results are going to be. It's making me think about this investing video. And the guy, he planted a little seed from a pepper. They show he's taking the seed out with a pair of little... They're pliers, like for your fingers and toes, like manicure set. The little plier piece tool. He takes the seed out of a pepper. You see a little one, puts it in the soil, and they're showing a progression. 10 days, 2 days, 10 days, 120 days, and it's a whole plant of all pepper plants. And then the video starts over again. The short, such a good one. Investing. Ace of Wands energy. Aces are yeses, they're wins. This just has to do with what you're passionate about. You see that bright sun behind it. Ooh, these trees look like money flowing around. And then the leaves, I wanted to say Ace of Pentacles. It's Ace of Wands, but there's a circle behind it. Yeah. What's lighting you up from the inside? Like that big torch, just a huge wind, just super passionate about it. Endeavors. That shit that keep that locomotive going. That chariot energy. It's like that. Wow. Promise of victory. What would you do if you knew you couldn't lose? I was born in the trap. We are gonna do that. Wait, was born in the trap. Something about dying. We are gonna do that. What would you do if you knew you couldn't lose? Ace of Wands. Woo! Six of Cups. Past life energy. Past lives, right? Or who you've always been in a past life. Yo, they better stop. Knight of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, Six of Cups. Life be lifing! Ace of Pentacles! Life be lifing. I read this energy. You know who it is. You know what it is. You know what I do. Prosperity Priestess in the building. I'm hyped. Six of Cups, past lives, past love, it's Venus, and its emotions. I smell the broccoli now too. My scent is the strongest sense tied to memory. Six of Cups. Does he like broccoli? Is that what that is? Yeah, he like that broccoli. Like that greenery. Anyways. He likes cooking, food. You know, like when speaking of like investing, right? Real estate. They're trying to sell a home and they're taking you around to view the home or something or rent it, selling it to buy it. So we talk that big bank. Big bank take little bank out this bitch. You already know. So when the real estate the real estate broker is showing the home, they may have like a pie baking or like a pie set on the countertop, and you smell that apple pie and it reminds you of home. It starts making you have all these memories, these fond memories of home and goodness and holiday cheer. They put the nutmeg in it and all that. Yeah, that person, that broker, she's selling that house. She's getting that commission. She's getting that guap. Being passionate about who you are and what you do. You know, hold that torch up high, and then it's calling in your. A lot of times, because this makes me think about inner child energy too. Things that we were always doing when we were young and we were passionate about. So when you say past lives, because your life like from 30 and younger, or before your Saturn return, that represents like past life energy. Like I look at different things that happened in my past life. I mean, that happened when I was younger than 29. And I'm like, did this happen in my past life? Like, where was it? There were these rapes in my past life? Is this why this happened now? You know, I'd be looking at things kind of deep on purpose and just, you know, observing the situation, but then also trying to observe the observer that's observing the situation. So that's how you get into those past life questions. And you're like, okay, but how am I going to move forward in the future? Like, past my Saturn return, I ain't doing that dumb shit no more. Oh, Ace of Pentacles. Planting them seeds like I was just talking about with the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah. New love. Exactly. Then you find out new passions. You get good at what you do like and you're profitable in it. And then you find out other things that you love too. What's this? Four of Pentacles. Is that the Scrooge energy? Is that unbothered? I am unbothered out here. I'll tell you. High Priestess. Yeah, that's unbothered because she and her error. She in her esoteric bag. She's in her living her best life. Look on the computer, looking stuff up, rocking all purple, crown energy. Ooh, got the Hathor horns on, the sun in the middle, illuminated out this bitch. Let's go. Yup, because you didn't let things distract you. Stay focused on what your heart is pulling you toward, the romance, the positive emotional feelings and new feelings about it, and study that. And stay unbothered out here. Stay in your zone. Stay focused. Stay in your lane. On your High Priestess. Yup. Don't let the naysayers stop you at all. Stay keeping your back to the bullshit. For Pentacles, the time I'm gonna read that. Yeah, see, I need to have my own tarot deck with my own sayings on it for Pentacles, back to the bullshit. High Priestess, and you know this already. Always and in all ways. Oh yeah, she got the pomegranates in the background. Yup, because you know that's part of that information. Moon card, 8 of Cups. Oh yeah, you already know. Fucking gratefully, finally. This has made me think about 514 on 1219. Had to walk away from all the disappointment. It's a choice. And look at my walkie too. Yes, got the backpack on, trooping out here on my fool's journey. Grateful. So yeah, you know, and this is what it's been. And this is why I do this. And this is who I am. And this is where we're at. You know, you want me to pull one more card to finish it? Or was that not enough? Like we're the 8 of Cups and no longer, well, apparently it wasn't enough. Whatever one that fell out, we're going to read it. Moving away from the disappointments. And yeah, and moving because of the heart energy, yup, and the cups, the emotions in the correct direction this time. They fucking love me. They fucking love me. Who's they? They as high as we as me. Yes! care if it was upside down, right side up. I talked about fortune because it has all of, not because. I'm bringing it up that I spoke about fortune earlier because it has there. It goes to Aqua, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio. Has all the fixed signs on it. This time it came out unprepared. No, it is not no fixed sign card. It has the fixed signs in it. It is Jupiter's card. Yes, Jupiter. My 29-degree Jupiter. It's the Wheel of Fortune. It's my motherfucking time. You already know. Let's get it. So, you know, and I just go with how I'm feeling. Where's that card at? 8 of Cups. You know, being heart-centered, heart-led. 8, Saturn, heart energy. My heart is creating my space, time, and matter. And I'm doing the positive emotions. And it's my Wheel of Fortune. You know, it's bringing it all in. This is what the fuck I'm supposed to be doing. You know what it is. You know who it is. You know what I do. Prosperity. Priestess. Ah! I wanted to have the card going at your face effect. Yeah! Now we can close the reading, we can close the video, we can close all of that. This was fun. This is great. And that's why I be doing what I do. And I do it on camera and I show you and I talk about it and then do the cards at the same time. This is a little format that I'm creating and I'm learning and I'm doing it and I'm being it. And you could do the same for you in your life. Gratitude, confirmation for you in your life, however that comes into being. Like, who are you? Who's your being? You know, that's how you get your fortune, your Wheel of Fortune. What up, though? All right. 21 world card. Wheel of Fortune on the world card. No, yes, on the world day. Remember to always ask ancestors and to surely seek spirit. Peace.